It's the week of April 25th, and Trell at Beasley starting us off with an improvement, making things simple. When we make things simple, we make them easily repeatable, easy to hold the standard. So here we've got doors that production has found to have a defect from the supplier. Didn't previously have a place to collect those. Now we've got a place to collect them. They write all of the appropriate information to make it easy for the supplier rep to come in, identify what's wrong, and get it taken care of for us. Love this improvement, Trell. Great job. Daryl creating a dedicated location for sliding glass door screen keepers. These little parts and pieces can easily get lost, and so having a dedicated spot for them so they're always there when we need them. They're also a little bit different from manufacturer to manufacturer, so 2 different dedicated locations for the individual parts. Just make things easy so we're not spending time hunting. Meanwhile, the customer's waiting. Just a lot of ways to cut down here from this improvement. Thanks, Daryl. Thanks for posting this one, Connor. Great idea from Travis. So credits need to be received in the system within 3 days of coming back. That's our standard at Beasley. And Travis had a good idea to create this visual control so the guys in the warehouse could touch base with the coordinator as that date approaches. Just a simple visual control to make sure that standard is held. Love this improvement, Travis. So taking the time to make a game plan is key to success. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, right? So Connor's got this template that he uses to make a plan for incoming window trucks. So what POs are going to go on what car, how many people do we need, etc. Really cool template, Connor. Love that you're improving this continually and that you're taking time to plan to help the team succeed. This is great. The war on dust continues. Corey at Beasley showing us improvements around dust collection at the Eagle. So he's boxed in a few more things below the frame there to try to keep dust from spilling out all over the place, containing it under the machine. And then I really love this. He's got the vacuum on like a broom handle to make it easy to jump in and vacuum that stuff up at the end of shift. We want to make things as easy as possible, and this seems like a really good step in that direction. So way to go, Corey. Ashley with a couple awesome improvements, eliminating a bunch of motion waste. So the little offcuts of trim that we use to create handles for the doors, she created a box right there at the station. Instead of having them in this trash can, a box right there in the sweet spot, right where she's working, so she doesn't have that excess motion. And then same thing with hinge covers, right there at the station. You don't have to turn around and waste that motion. They're right there, easily at hand. Ashley, you're awesome. And another incredible improvement from Ashley, we're doing more custom jam depths as we press into the custom builder market, and even on some commercial stuff, you end up with custom jam depths. And she just created this little jig for the different sizes that come in to make it super simple. So it just easily sits up against the flat jam. You pull the stop up to it and just makes it super simple, super high quality, just awesome improvement, Ashley. This is great. Visually identifying on the floor specific places for carts to go or not to go is a really big deal, and it's catching on all over Husky. And it's a big deal because if you save a few steps every time you need a cart because it has a specific dedicated location, then that adds up over time, right? 2-second lead. So there's some before, here's some after. Kaizen corner specifically for these carts at Beasley. Awesome improvement, guys. Way to go. Tez showing us sheer perfection again on this lineal delivery. Tez, I love how you just hold this standard every single time. Jumping them out, Juliet, the lean cave is coming along. Greg, Bobby, thank you. I'm excited for the team to have all the resources they need to make improvements on the fly. It's going to be awesome. So jumping over to the plant with a 3S sorting improvement. So we made an improvement a few weeks ago where we relocated the plates closer to the tables. And this is the before of just kind of some remnants of those plates, just taking up space for no reason. So the team sorted and cleared all that out. Now we don't just have clutter there. We actually have free space that we can figure out how to use to add value. So guys, thank you for 3Sing. Thank you for sorting. Great improvement. Same thing here. This is more 3S sorting. So this is just inside the expansion area on the truss side, and just that corner just collecting junk more or less. and clean that up so that we can use that to add value. The guys are already starting to use it. We'll see that in another video. But again, guys, thank you for 3Sing. It's a win. And finally, install and service. You could call this a motion improvement. You could call this fix what bugs you. You could make this a safety improvement, because I'm always the guy with nails or screws in my mouth. A magnet on the gun to hold the stuff that you need, whether that's the bit that you're swapping out or extra screws, making things a whole lot simpler. Love this improvement, guys. Way to go. And that's a wrap for this week. I think the reminder that I'd like to give everybody is they don't have to be big improvements. They can be very small and granular, because everything adds up. So even the simplest thing, we hear it all the time. Oh, just a small improvement. It's not just a small improvement. It all matters. So look for the really small improvement, because it's actually a big deal. Have a good week.